that was probably the worst workout I've ever had for like what I'm actually capable of doing compared to what I did. That was just awful. For someone that just finished a workout, I really do not look sweaty. I said, like, sometimes after workouts I just get decently emotional, and it's just even weird to talk about this, but holy fuck, my arm so dead right now. But yeah, I just got pretty emotional after that workout because that was probably the worst workout I've ever had for like what I'm actually capable of doing compared to what I did. That was just awful to watch. I'm gonna do double hands. This is just too tough for me to hold this fucker. Need to get a mic badly that I can just like hook up to my chest or whatever, so this is better quality for you guys. But anyways, I was just relatively emotional at the end there because, like I was saying, that was a borderline just awful workout, one of the worst I've ever had. And that's again in proportion to my potential of what I actually am capable of doing compared to what I actually did during that workout. But fuck, where was more of my thoughts going? So yeah, I wanted to just document this and just talk about like what the fuck I was thinking and feeling for this. What really just, it was almost like, and like I don't like saying this shit because I feel like it's attention seeking, but like in this case it's absolutely not. I'm just saying it so it's fucking on the record and trying to be as real as possible. But got a few tears in my eyes from like tears of gratitude because throughout this workout I was like, I so wanted to quit. I felt like I was about to puke. Every part of me was just like, fuck, I just want to end this. And it just kept going on and on. It was so long. And it was such a short workout too. Because P90X3 is supposed to be like, total it's like 35 minutes of runtime if you do it everything as fast as them. But it took me so long. It took me over an hour today. It was just like, I couldn't do fucking anything to normal par. It was the strangest thing. So anyways, at the end though, I was just so grateful that, alright, I just needed to delete some things on my phone because I'm out of fucking storage right now. I need to clean up my phone. But what I was about to say is like, I don't know if I said this already, but I was like, I think I did, where I had like some tears of gratitude, like a few. And yeah, it was gratitude for like basically my character that I've built. And character meaning, what is the definition of character? It's the ability to, oh fuck, I was about to say it wrong. Character is following through on a decision long after the excitement and emotion of the moment has passed. And I believe that was Cavett Robert who said that. And I think that's just massively important, and it comes down to those decisions where I'm like, I could quit right now, but I think it also comes down to like the mirror is what I call it. Meaning, when I look at myself in the mirror, I fear so much looking at someone who is like going to quit. I fear looking at someone with what if. And when I say someone, I'm talking about myself. Like I hate looking, and I have in the past where I like look in the mirror and I see like missing potential. And obviously there's always going to be some aspect of that, but if it gets to a degree where I'm like embarrassed to look in the mirror and I just struggle to like lock eye contact with myself, which has happened by the way in the past many times, it doesn't happen anymore, and of course there's like a few times where I'm like, get your shit together, but nothing like crazy like it used to be. But yeah, I fear that so much, but I'm able to look at myself in the mirror and like lock eye contact with myself and be able to like think nowadays and that like I'm not going to give up in the action. And there's something just about that. It seems very simple when I just lay it out in English, but it's hard to quantify unless you actually are experiencing this with yourself. So yeah, I just think it's worth documenting because I'm super proud of how far I've come with it, because it wasn't always like this. Like, I just don't have a gear to fucking shut off anymore when I'm faced with, like, when I'm sitting here doing pull-ups or whatever. Like, I wanted to quit so fucking bad when I was at that bar over there. Like, I was just garbage at the bar today. It was so tough. I couldn't do fucking anything, and every part of me wanted to fucking quit, but I just fucking pushed forward anyways. I just made sure I was I modified a bit so I could actually do it, because it was that bad. But yeah, I just have to move forward, have to push forward. I just don't really have a gear anymore to not do that, and I'm super proud of developing that. It's incredibly important to me, and I'm so thankful that I have created that gear for myself. Standards, man. Standards are everything. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now, what I'm thinking right now. I'm about 9 days, 10, 11 days into P90X right now. Yeah, it's going good so far. I'm especially liking having ab ripper in. I did that yesterday, and that was good. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say other than I highly recommend that you develop character for yourself. Be able to have a circumstance where you want to quit the action you're taking and move forward anyways. And also, like, there are going to be times where you're like, okay, this is actually something that I should be quitting. Like, the whole point about quitting is, should you be doing it? And if yes, then don't quit. But if it's actually like counteractive action, if it's not the correct action, then by all means I'd highly suggest quitting the action. But I'm talking about when you know it's the right fucking thing to do, and then you want to stop or do stop. That is a disease, man. I've gotten pretty good at eliminating that for myself, but yeah, I think it's just an important thing to have. Anyways, and I also think I was also just super grateful after, because I was realizing, like, holy fuck, like, I was just, all the gears were turning in my head after that workout, and I was like, fuck, this is something that's going to be so impactful for my entire life, and it's why I'm going to win, because I just have this sense of, like, push forward, by all means, just fucking do it. Don't make excuses, just get shit done. I mean, obviously it's easier said than done, and there are some times I waver a little bit, but it's not that much. And then I return right fucking back to where I'm talking about right now, and I just fucking go. Alright, I've had enough of talking, and my arm is fucking dead, and I want to go shower, so I'm gonna go do that. Ciao for now. It's been a pleasant time talking to the camera, and it's also November 9th, by the way. Thought that would get down the record. Yeah. Thanks so much. Not really sure what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, well, thank you for listening and consuming. I really appreciate it if you're actually taking the time